I'm over in my other closet where I store my inventory. I sold a dress and I keep all of my dresses back there. And the one I sold is right there. It is a Prana. Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds and welcome back to my channel. I am a part-time reseller. I sell on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. I had two solds on eBay and the first one is right over here. And it is this item on the shelf. Let me take it over to the other area and I'll tell you all about it. This is the Star Wars mini spatulas set of two. It's C3PO and BB-8. Isn't that neat? I just love Star Wars. That's why I picked this up, especially because I saw that it was new with tags. And this was new with tags, normally sold for $19.95. This was at Williams Sonoma, which went out of business. So that's why I picked this up. I paid 99 cents for it, and I sold it for $20.99 plus shipping on eBay. I'm over in my other closet where I store my inventory. I sold a dress and I keep all of my dresses back there. And the one I sold is right there. It is a Prana dress. I'm going to take it over to the door so we can look at it better, and I'll tell you all about it. How much I paid for it and what I sold it for. Here's a better look at that Prana dress. It is just so pretty. It is new with tags. It's got this blue and white kind of nautical theme to it. I just love it. It's a size medium. Here's the brand. And I love this detail on it. The spaghetti straps are made in this rope style. Down here with the tags on the back, it originally sold for, let me see if I get my camera to focus, $79. It was on sale for $62.97. I got it at a thrift store. Of course, I'm always going to pick up items that are, you know, a good brand and new with tags. I paid $5 and I sold it for $18 plus shipping on eBay. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, being that this is a high-end brand, but that is what happens sometimes. Just because it normally would sell for almost $80 or 60-some dollars doesn't mean you're going to get a lot for it when you resell it. I have two sales today, one on eBay and one on Poshmark. They're both in this closet. I'm going to get them out one at a time. The first one's in the box. This is my hat box. These are all baseball hats. And let's see here. Oh, I can kind of see it already. It's this one right here. Let me get it over to where I can tell you how much I paid for it and what I sold it for. I store the baseball hats in these plastic bags here, but I don't ship them like this. I actually take them out of the bags. I am trying to do this one-handed, holding the camera with one hand. See if I can do this. Nope. I'm going to have to turn off the camera and get that hat out, and I'll tell you more about it. There, that's better. You can see it much better. It's a Titleist golfing baseball cap. I got 3 of these at a garage sale. I got them in 3 different colors, and they only wanted $1 a piece for them. This one says since 1932 on it. The other 2 are slightly different, but they all have this like raised embroidered Titleist on the front, which I think looks really neat. I paid $1 for it, and I sold it for $14.99 plus shipping. Before I go and get the second item that I sold on Poshmark, quick story time on this jacket. This is a Monster High jacket. So I received an offer for $15 on it, which I accepted, but the person didn't have their payment information updated with Poshmark. So of course they don't let that sale go through. And I think the person got confused because like a couple hours later, they must have thought they didn't hit the buttons right. They sent me another offer for the same amount. And I thought, oh, maybe they've updated their payment. So I accepted it and it still didn't go through, got the same message. So FYI, if you have a credit card on file with Poshmark or any platform for that matter, and it's expired or it's not updated, or you changed cards, banks, whatever, make sure it's updated when you're trying to make purchases, because unfortunately I'm still waiting for this person to possibly repurchase this again. They're not going to know unless they actually see their notifications or emails that that's why it didn't go through. They're probably thinking it's me, but it's actually on the Poshmark side. If you don't have updated payment information, you cannot purchase anything on that platform. Okay, I stepped further back into my closet here. I have a lot of skirts and dresses back here, and the one that sold is this one right here. It is just so pretty. Let me get it out and I'll tell you more about it. This is just a beautiful skirt. Just love the pattern on it, and has these ruffles at the bottom. It's an Ann Taylor loft. I actually bought this and wore it myself a few times, and I've done that in the past. You know, when you're thrifting, you're just buying things that you love, and of course I'm like, I'm gonna wear this to work a few times. And then later on, of course, I washed it and all that. Later on, I put it up for sale in my Poshmark closet. So I paid $2 for this, and I sold it for $8 plus shipping. So not a lot of profit on this one, but I'm glad to see it go. It's a rainy day here in Michigan, but I have a sold from my Etsy shop, and it's over here in this closet. Oh, I can see it. It's this right here. Let me get it out and I'll show it to you and tell you all about it, tell you how much I paid for it and what I sold it for. When I was in the thrift store and I saw this little picture, I immediately picked it up. I just loved that it had a watermelon on it and a sunflower, and as I'm running my fingers over that, I can feel the texture of the paint. This is all hand painted on there, and the bottom of it is completely worn off. I could not figure out who the maker was. It's definitely some sort of pottery company. It does say USA there. You can barely make that out. I did put it up as a vintage item because if it's made in the USA, most likely it's vintage. It is in perfect condition. I paid $3.99 for it. Now, I am always running, oh, it did have some flaws in it, like right there and right there. And that is noted in the listing. I'm continuously running my 20% off sales in my Etsy shop. If you didn't see that video, look that up on my channel. It's a way of increasing your sales on Etsy. So I paid $3.99 for it, and I sold it for $16.80 plus shipping. That odd amount is because of that sale I just told you about. I have a sold on Etsy, and I am downstairs in what I call my basement annex, and I have a lot of the dishes in boxes like this, and I have them labeled. I sold a piece of the Desert Rose, that's a Franciscan Desert Rose dishes, but I have to move these boxes up here and then get the one item that I sold out of this box. I had bought a whole set of this Franciscan Desert Rose at a Salvation Army, and I've been selling it off in pieces. I paid $25 for the whole set, so each piece only cost me 84 cents because I had so many pieces in that set. So this is the relish dish. Here's the label on the back. I still have 1 plate, 4 teacups, and and 2 saucers left. And that is it of that set. It was a pretty sizable set, which was great. And I have made over $92 so far on the pieces that I've sold. Now, not all the pieces were in good condition. The set was actually bigger. So I do have a few pieces that have flaws on them, and those I'm not selling. So this one, of course, I was running my 20% off sale in my Etsy shop. The customer with the sale price paid $13.60 plus shipping. Thank you for watching. Please put any comments or questions down below. I love reading your comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel, Left Lane Finds. And if you haven't checked out my second channel, please check that out. That is a completely different channel. It's not about reselling at all. It's all about my travels. It's about, gardening and our Jack Russell Terrier or any other puppy dogs or animals that I come across. It's just all kinds of adventures. It's called Start with Coffee Adventures. So please check that channel out. There'll be a link down below for that channel. And please subscribe to both channels. And I will catch you guys later.